biggest games to win, the first and the last. I think, in fact, the match Nick Vandenberg won yesterday against Johnny Archer
Illegal break.
is
USA
the biggest
has the choice.
to this point in the Mosconi Cup. It was the one that stopped Team USA. It was 4-4 at the point that Archer and Vandenberg came out. Team Europe haven't lost a match since.
That was a huge tide turner.
But an illegal break from Vandenberg, and in fact a dry one as well. And Van Boning with a nice positional effort to the 2. The best player on American soil, the South Dakota kid from Sioux Falls, South Dakota.
Has a little traffic to clear, but he's got a nice gap here for the cue ball to slide through to go back out to the center of the table for the 3 ball.
You know, we've got a lot of cowboys in town for the National Rodeo Finals, and I knew that Shane was from South Dakota. I figured there'd be a few cowboys in that part of the world. I asked him, I said, are you much of a country and western fan? He said, not at all.
Yeah, I grew up in the American South and just never cared for country music.
Nice shot from Shane there. Beautifully controlled. You'll just have a look. The 5 does go by the 6 into the corner pocket.
Yeah, Shane wants to win this match. He wants to win it big. He wants to send a statement out there. This is no time for a double hill match for Team America. Well, I believe he's got a full pocket. That 6 ball may just shade the goal. It shades more than just an edge. That's perhaps 20% of the pocket that's gone. Nevertheless.
Nicely played. Shane looking very calm, controlled. Mind you, when doesn't he look in control of his nerves?
Yeah, you'll never see this fella get excited.
Tremendous self-belief.
And why shouldn't he? He's won just about everything out there.
We've seen his team lose the last 5 matches. He knows he's got to stop the rot here.
Well, he's certainly off to a good start.
Yeah, and against Nick Vandenberg's break as well, Jerry. So
big advantage for Shane, because now he'll come to the table with the break. If he can get a break in clearance, he'll be well on his way to accomplishing his personal goal.
Feathers it into the side pocket. Takes the first rack. A subdued applause from all the Americans here. They know the task that faces Team USA. A daunting one, to say the very least. A man no stranger to big-time pool pressure is Shane Van Boning.
Yeah, but he's been struggling with his break shot all week long. That time, the 1 ball deposits properly. Let's see if he can line up on the 2.
Not too bad.
Not too bad. And look where that 3 ball lays, Jim.
3-9 combination, Jerry. You're going to see this game end in a hurry. Shane already eyeing it up. He's got to play the 2 into the bottom left and hold for a 3-9 combination.
Don't get ahead of yourself, Shane. Make the 2 ball first. Well, this is going to be a quick one.
Dead center of the pocket. Just the sort of start that Team USA was looking for. 2-0.
That'll lift some American spirits.
They need a reason to try and show a little bit of applause, don't they? Get things going, get the adrenaline flowing here today.
There you see it. That 3 ball contacted the perfect contact point on the 9 ball. Quite a precise shot from young Mr. Van Boning.
Good break from Nick. Got a shot at the 1. Everything's in the open. 2 balls down off the break.
Vandenberg has a fairly simple pattern to get through this rack.
Vandenberg, sorry, Jerry. I was just going to say Vandenberg as well as his countryman Niels Fyen. One of the later choices for Matchroom Sport, making their way onto the Mosconi Cup. There were so many variables. And we've already said that their countryman Huji C, World 9-ball champion, not on the team. Mika Immonen, Hall of Famer, future Hall of Famer, 2-time U.S. Open champion, not on the team. How strong is this Team Europe?
Extremely strong, and when you think about it, it's fairly amazing that a country as small as the Netherlands has 3 great players to pick from. Vandenberg eyeing up the rest of the simple pattern on this table. Used all of the pocket, but in it went.
Draw this back a little, just get a little closer to the 9. Still play it into the bottom corner. Important for Nick to hold serve now, and he knew it.
Vandenberg puts his first point on the board for the match, trailing 1-2. And Van Boening relaxing for the next rack.
Rack 4, USA breaking, leading 2-1.
4th rack, 2-1, Van Boening's lead.
Well, I think Van Boening has the measure of the break now. That 1 ball going right into the heart of the side pocket. And if the 2 ball doesn't overroll, he'll have a shot into the corner.
Yeah, I think he does, Jerry. I think he's really got the controls in his hand with regards to the break in this match. He's got an angle to just feather this over for the 3 to the same pocket. Just play the cue ball over towards the 8. 9's a bit of a danger ball. He just has to avoid contacting that.
Yeah, he wants no collisions here.
Yeah, he's got a couple choices, and that's what he's looking at. He could follow this through as well. It looks like the angle, he may come to the bottom cushion around the 3. This is just personal preference.
Yeah, you rarely see Van Boening get down on a shot and then get back up.
He went with option B.
Yeah, he gave us a bit of a grimace there. He's not terribly happy with his shape.
Well, the 4 is a problem ball. He knew he needed angle on that. Isn't available to either top corner. And with angle at a premium on this 3, if he's going to attack that 4, Jerry, he may have to play a combination.
Extension.
And you can see he's got no angle on the 3 at all.
No, it looks like the only choice he has is to try and really put a super draw on this ball.
He's trying to get back right behind it, spinning it, dangerous.
Yeah, he's not going to be happy with this outcome. He's played a safety on himself. And for Vandenberg, well, that's a Dutch treat.
You know why he was shaking his head on the 3 now. He'll be trying to kick this off the side cushion, put distance between the cue ball and the 4. And there's the chance Nick Vandenberg was waiting for. A lot of negative body language as Shane makes that lonely walk back to the chair.
Extension.
Yep.
Extension.
I like the way that Vandenberg here is walking around the table, taking a look at the shot from all angles. Here's another look at that shot that got Van Boening in trouble.
Good shot there. Good shot. That was really the shot of this rack.
No nerves at all from this man. He has really been in fine form since that Archer match yesterday.
Good point, Jerry. And you know something? Day one, I went on record as saying I thought that Vandenberg was the weak link on Team Europe. Don't know if I'd be saying that anymore.
Well, in all honesty, on day one, he didn't look anywhere near this form. But he sure looks sharp now.
Every one of the European team were there to applaud his effort against Archer yesterday. Such a big match that was. Slightly overhit this. Nick's a tall guy, but he may still have to use the rake. He runs to get his extension. He'll push this on the back end of his cue. He'll be able to reach this without the rake. A lot of these top players have these push-on extensions now. Johnny Archer most notably. The rake, an Achilles heel of many top pool pros. I think they take a lesson from any snooker player.
Wow. Great position shot using that extension, because the extension adds weight to the cue, so the player has to adjust for that on their speed.
Again, a nice shot, and this is going to be 2-2. Confirmed. The race to 6 motors on here from the MGM Grand. It's 2 apiece, but 9-4 Europe in command. Lots more pool action coming your way. Stay with us. All the momentum and the initiative, they took it right into day 3, Jerry.
They certainly did. That momentum just isn't stopping. Well, Vandenberg wants to try and keep it going right here. He needs that one ball to disappear and get a shot on the 2.
And that's the very reason that he breaks from the side. He's looking to get that 1. This is a cut break. These players have adopted from the side of the table, trying to get that 1 into the side pocket. It's about a half ball hit into that 1 from here. Oh, he just overdid that one.
Watch out for the cube. Nope, it's not going to scratch.
And a dry break. Missed the 1 into the side, but that's the main reason these players have been breaking from the side.
But, you know, this is the sort of thing that's been happening all day. Even when America gets to come to the table, they don't have a shot.
Yeah, just that little element of luck involved in 9-ball, and when you get Lady Luck on your side, yeah, well, she's quite a dance partner, isn't she?
Yeah, well, I tell you what, for America this week, Lady Luck is named Miss Fortune.
That one just got written down. Tough safety here. Well, it's gone awry. Another chance for Vandenberg. He can get this one. That was a tough go, and Shane knew it.
Certainly never expected that bang into the 8 ball.
And you know, Jerry, the one problem ball, as Shane looks on the table and kind of mutters to himself, excuse me, is the, well, there's some no prizes for guessing who they're supporting, is the 4 ball, the pink 4 ball at the top of the table. It looks like Nick is going to be dislodging that 4 in knocking this 1 in, and that 4 is really the only ball that's in a awkward position. Well, he's definitely dislodged the 4, but I think he'd have liked better position on the 2. Cut that 4 a little thicker than he intended.
Yeah, he's left himself a tester here.
Yeah, he's got to play this 2 into the bottom right corner. That's where he's looking now. It affords better position, but the shot is tougher.
This is very, very missable.
Don't like the way he played that, Jerry. I would have thought he would have drawn that cue ball across the table to play the 3 into the corner. The way he's played it, maybe he thought the cue ball would hit the 3, but he still doesn't really have anything on the 3 here.
Well, if he hits it with pocket speed, he could roll it into the side pocket.
You want to be rolling these in at pocket speed?
I'm not out there.
Oh, what a shot. What a shot. What a shot from Nick Vandenberg. There was no rolling it into the side pocket here. Full throttle. Didn't really get rewarded with the position, though. Johan Rushink and in the hat, the black hat, European captain. Niels Fine just below him.
Does not want this ball to fall.
Not a very good effort there.
Yeah, he didn't want that either. He's trying to play safe.
Yeah, he tried to draw that. He just didn't hit that with any conviction. Kind of quit halfway through the stroke here.
Van Boning's going to have to make the most of this opportunity. America can't let any chances slip by now.
Little angle, get the cue all up the left-hand side of the table.
Don't be straight.
You know, a player like Shane Van Boning, he's played over 20 matches in Mosconi Cups, and he's got a losing record. Anytime you say something like that, you know it hasn't been a good story for Team USA over the last 4 or 5 years, has it?
Yeah, and with Van Boning, I hesitate to say that that's due to pressure, because I'm not sure this fella feels pressure, but apparently this Mosconi Cup gets on top of anyone who plays in it.
It's humbled legends, the Mosconi Cup. I remember Jim Rempe missing a shot. I felt like I wanted to throw my eyes away. I'd seen it all. Beautifully controlled onto the 9. Shane hopes a few more 9s like that welcome him to the table. 3-2, Team USA. Shane Van Boning breaking 3-2 his lead. The cut break again. Didn't get the 1 on the side, but he did get the wing ball. And to keep it a legal break, 3 balls have to pass the head string. The ball pocketed counts as a ball having passed the head string. So a legal break for Van Boning. Both 1, 2, and 5 make their way past that head string.
Yeah, but no easy layout here for Van Boning. We've seen road maps in days previous, but this one's a toughie.
Got it. Off the side point. Smiles up at the American team.
Actually, not many people play that shot that way, but Shane really pulled it off.
who'd begrudge Team USA a little bit of luck. One more look at it. That's a rare fluke. Barely looked like there was room for the one to go there, but Shane offers a smile. There hasn't been anything to smile about here on day 3.
Van Boening again with a grimace, not happy with his shape, but he should be able to make this work.
It was even a rough night for Team USA.
Yes. Five ball obeys. Shane should be able to strike up his 4th point here.
Yeah, I've sharpened my pencil, Jerry. I've marked it down. This is going to get Shane into a 4-2 lead in the race to 6.
Well, it looks like it's up to Shane Van Boening to change the momentum of the Mosconi Cup this year. He can do that with a win here. And his entire team is counting on his powerful shoulders to pull them through.
Well, you know, Team Europe, they won the last 2 yesterday. If Team USA can win the last 2 today, at least they can carry that momentum into day 4.
I believe that's the little bulldog that Sam Dieppe carries from event to event. I'm looking for her in the crowd. Haven't seen her as yet.
Well, I'd wager that the European side, they've been out and probably enjoying some of the fun and festivities here, even though Captain Johan Ruschenk will have kept the reins on them, but probably out enjoying some of the great Mexican food here, a little chipotle. As Vandenberg eyes up the break, rack 7, 4-2. Shane Van Boening's lead. Looks like a useful break, though.
More than useful. 1 and 2 near one another. That's a handy start. Take a look at the way these balls form up here. 9 ball headed toward a corner pocket, but was never really close.
You know, Jerry, I went into the European dressing room the other day and looked at all the food on the table. It was all health food, like granola bars, energy drinks, everything to try and keep them up, keep them going. Already did, Rory. Just mispronounced it.
I cannot find a problem here. This is virtually a stop shot out.
Well, we got the history lesson from Jay Helfert. Oh, that's a massive mistake from Nick Vandenberg. I was just about to reiterate what our colleague Jay Helfert had said about Cosmo. An old vaudeville actor. Used to do an exhibition with stop shots. That's how Cosmo came to be.
Yeah.
Extension.
Calling for the extension. And this is a big hit.
I hope that Jay told you that Tom Cosmo did that little stop shot run out while balanced on a ball. He would be standing on a ball that he rolled around the table. A big
foul.
Big plastic
No
ball.
legal contact.
Well,
USA
right now,
has cue ball in
Vandenberg
hand.
feels like he just played that shot
Start
while he
the
was
clock,
balanced
please.
on a ball. He's come unstuck. A bad positional shot. Missed the escape, ball in hand. This is one you're going to be able to chalk up to Team USA very shortly. And Van Boening called on to right the ship.
Yeah, Shane certainly did not think he was going to be coming back to the table this match. So these are all free shots for him. He'll let the cue ball just float down table a little bit for the 9. And he will be on the hill.
Van Boening eyeing up the 9. For a 5-2 advantage, he's on the hill. Misses have come at a premium here for Team USA, but in past Mosconi Cups, there have been a few misses on the European side. And right now, Team USA in big time trouble. 9-4, they trail the overall score, but Van Boening looking to steady things here. He leads 5-2 over Nick Vandenberg. A chance to seal the deal with one more rack win.
Van Boening, America's shining hope at the moment, showing the strength we've always known he's had. There you see the break shot once again, and this table doesn't unfold very cleanly. This one ball's tough.
Yeah, he's looking to just feather this and get that cue ball in behind the 2, Jerry. Behind the 2 and down table.
Well, he's played a very good safety. Van Boening will have no choice but to kick at this ball, no doubt off the head rail.
Between the 2 and the cushion, it looks like.
Wow, I don't know why he would go that way, Jim. I'd go off the head rail, but
he can hit it off the head cushion, Jerry, but it looks like he's going to try and hit this between the cushion and the 2. Wow, how well did he judge that?
So that's why he goes that way. What a shot from Van Boening. Rodney Morris and Johnny Archer, they're happy about it.
Anything with which to build a little bit of positive momentum, really. That's Team USA's quest right now.
That was an amazing execution.
How about the outfits of those 2 guys next to Rodney Morris? Takes a lot of nerve to sit beside him. Pretty good effort from Nick Vandenberg, but he's left a chance at the 1. He may have to play this off the cushion.
Yeah, well, we'll know in just a moment from the angle of that cue stick. Yeah, he's going cushion first. Van Boening very good at these shots. But he's left himself another tough one, Jim.
I think he can see enough of this too, though, to be able to make it into the corner. But yeah, a tough one for sure.
If he can get past this 2 ball, the rest of the table is his for the taking.
Gonna have to be a little careful here, though, Jerry. In rolling this in, looks like the natural path of the cue ball, if he overhits it, may duck behind the 5.
Yeah, actually, he's got to get past that 5 so that he doesn't risk a scratch into the side pocket when he plays on the 3.
That's actually the 4. Oh, he's missed it. He's missed it, but he'd have been snookered behind the 4 anyway. Just couldn't see him getting positioned to the 3 off this 2, even if he got it.
Yeah, he would have been jumping.
Only the speed stopped that 2 from going down. Softer, that would have dropped. Every chance now for Nick to force at least another rack in this match.
Well, no huge problems out there at all. Van Boening had to play the 2 tough shots, and Vandenberg comes to the table with a roadmap, but that's the way this pool game is played. You can't control the rolls.
You can play this, sorry Jerry, you can play this off the cushion as well.
Easy enough to get shape on the 6. Just has to make certain he doesn't run into it on his way there.
Extension, please.
Yeah, the natural angle after it contacts the 5, the cue ball is going to be headed right over to the 6. So you're exactly right. You just got to try and avoid contacting the 6.
Needs to come around it, but he ran into it, and now he's got a bit of a tough shot. I don't know if I think the 8 ball blocks at least part of that side pocket.
Well, he's looking at a possible combination, is he? 6 into the 8 to try and make the 8 into the side.
Pretty tall order. This quite, you know, what, 3 or 4 inches between those 2 balls. More than that, like 6 inches. It's going to be a tougher shot than it looks.
All or nothing. And Nick Vandenberg was willing to take the gamble. I suppose a shot like that a lot easier to take when you know your team's 9-4 in front.
Yeah, he didn't take a whole lot of time. Vandenberg really has been impressive the last couple of days.
Needs this to slow down. You can hear a pin drop out there in the arena. Fans have come from as far away as Brazil to watch this Mosconi Cup.
This to edge Vandenberg closer. Will provide his 3rd point. He will then only trail by a margin of 3 to 5. But he can afford no errors with Van Boening on the hill.
Good shot on the 9, and that score confirmed now. Vandenberg still in the hunt. Johan Rushing and countryman and teammate Niels Fine offered in their support to Nick. Shane knows he's still in control of this match, even with Vandenberg breaking here to try and get to 5-4. Shane will have the break in the next.
Europe is breaking. USA leads.
Guaranteed to get out of his chair in this match at least one more time. Well, that one has not been going into the side until now. That's the target ball, though. That's why they break from that side cushion. And I think he's got a shot at the 2.
Yeah, it's a narrow gap there, but I do believe he's got it. Oh, not as narrow. I thought he was a whole lot closer to that 4. A little bit of bottom left to bring him back out to the center of the table for the 3 ball.
Yeah, the last thing Shane Van Boening wanted was this match to tighten up, because the pressure really is on Team USA. He'll have to try and kill this and play the 5 to the same pocket as the 4. A little bit more concern looking on Shane's face, and I'm sure on Johnny Archer's as well.
Vandenberg keeping everything under control.
Rodney Morris and Sean Putnam.
Extension.
Key shot in this rack, position from the 5 to the 6. If he gets to the 6, Jerry, you'll have to feel the hard work has been done.
Needs to be off the cushion. That'll work.
You know, historically, certainly in recent years, Europe has owned day 3. Last year, they took day 3 4-2 of the 6 matches played. The year before, they won 3-2 of the 5 matches played. So in recent times, day 3 has been very kind to Team Europe. And this day 3 is going to prove no different.
9 ball about to go home. Indeed it does. And Nick Vandenberg coming back from oblivion, now trailing by only 1, 5-4. You guys stay with us. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the Mosconi Cup at the MGM Grand in Las Vegas.
This is rack
Lots of
number
action
10.
here.
USA is breaking.
Shane Van Boening about to break us off.
Key moment right now for Team USA. Van Boening does not want to lose this rack and let Nick Vandenberg break for the match. So he's got to make hay while the sun shines. Cue ball.
Almost goes home, but does not.
It's a dry break. Nothing down. This match has turned on Shane, hasn't it? Like a rabid dog.
Nastily, and he's leaving shots. I mean, that's just bad luck, but it's happening a lot.
Still far from home and dry in this particular rack. A difficult one.
There you see 2 gentlemen dressed in the new Las Vegas police uniforms. They feel it fits, lets them blend into the crowd a little bit better than the old ones. Vandenberg, Jim, he's got a pattern to get through this rack.
Yeah, this might be the toughest shot he's going to face right here. Oh, what a stroke. What a shot from Nick Vandenberg there. Boy, it helps to be tall, but still to be able to deliver the cue that accurately when you're bridging right over a ball. Can't say enough about that shot. He's got the angle. Nice angle on the 3. The 4 is on the other side of the table. 5 right over the side pocket. That great shot on the 1 has just laid the foundation and put this rack at Nick's mercy.
All he has to do now is stay within himself. It's hard to believe that we could be going to the hill now after that huge lead that Van Boening had earlier.
Yeah, as Team Europe look on anxiously. (5-2). Van Boening led at one stage, and with the alternating break format, you don't often see leads like that overhauled. Vandenberg had to win the last 4 racks. Well, if he gets the remaining balls here, he'll have done 3/4 of the work.
Got to give it to this young man. He has no give up in him at all. Wow. Van Boening, his heart has to be just sinking.
Along with the other American players as they watch this.
He can't believe it. Look at this. This is not the type of thing that Van Boening is used to. He's used to winning easily.
Jerry, it's not the type of thing we're used to seeing when Shane Van Boening has been playing. This is very uncharacteristic, but what a performance from Nick Vandenberg. And what a performance in this one. Double hill, 5-5. Vandenberg with the break in the last. A chance to get Team Europe to the hill. Tremendous excitement, anticipation of what yet to come. And all of a sudden, the European fans have found their voices here in this match.
Vandenberg has found new determination.
Watch for a ball down.
Yeah, and for the American team, they hope that ball that goes down is the white one.
Nothing down. A dry break at the most inopportune moment for Team Europe. Would you believe it?
Illegal break.
The drama.
Yes, but look at the way this table sets up, Jim. Van Boening's arm is now cold. He's been sitting in that chair for quite a while, and he's got to face this shot to get going.
Extension, please.
Tell you what, this shot looks tough from the commentary box, Jerry. Can't imagine what it looks like from Shane Van Boening's eyes. As talented a player as he is.
Can we do another game today or not?
Steady, rock steady nerve, and look at them. What a shot from Shane Van Boening. Not a hair in his head moved there. Dead still. Gut check time. Passed with flying colors.
Just has to move the cue ball back to the other side of the table for the 4-ball. No challenge for this man.
Spinning the cue ball. Looks like all he has to do is punch this 4 in. He'll leave himself an angle on the 5, the 6, the top end of the table as we look.
America should own this point.
And he's perfect. And Nick Vandenberg knows it as well. Game effort. Looks to fall short at the last hurdle. Wow, he's mishit this big time. What an error in judgment from Van Boening. It was almost disaster. He shakes his head. Look at Nick. That cue ball so close to the corner pocket. Well, he better recompose himself. Shane may even need a change of clothes. Be sweating bullets out there.
Doesn't have quite the angle he wanted, but he should be able to punch this ball back out for the 9 ball.
What a shot. What an effort.
This to give America their first point of the day.
Crunch time for Shane Van Boening. Look at that. Mark that one down. You'll never see emotion like that from Van Boening. A vital point. Team USA needed it. Shane Van Boening delivered it. 6-5 to stay on course